Hey everybody, Sean's B-Rye here. I'm going to just go over our reactions to E3 overall. This one isn't going to be like the other video. This one's mostly serious, not all jokey.
No. A little jokey.
A little bit. First off, we start with EA. They had their first conference. Mm-hmm. It's weird, like, EA kind of suffers because they show you things that you know you're going to get. Whereas all the other conferences, they show you things that you're going to get way out in the future.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I wish they'd just show us games that come out this year.
Yeah.
EA shows us games that come out this year, and it's like, what a mediocre conference that was.
Mm-hmm. Plus, you know, whenever you're watching, this game's coming out late 2018. It's like, so what you're saying is that this really awesome game that looks this way right now is going to look nowhere near the thing that you release.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know.
And then EA is like, hey, this game's coming out in August. And it's like, boring. You know, they kind of smarten up. They're bringing a story mode to their sports games.
Yeah.
Kind of like what NBA 2K did. I don't really enjoy it, but I'm in the minority on that.
If it's going to be extra to the game, it's not. They're not taking anything away that they had there in the first place. Mm-hmm. If you're going to add more content into it for the same price, why not? You know?
Yeah, I don't like it because I tried it with NBA 2K and the story just didn't mean much to me. I didn't have as much freedom to choose things.
Right.
And it's probably most likely going to be the same thing with these, I'm assuming. I'd really just work on the actual gameplay and the career mode, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm in the minority of that. That's whatever. It's fine. It is what it is. Showed Need for Speed. Need for Speed looked more like Fast and Furious, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but
no,
I'm not really a racing fan.
At the point that I'm at in my life, my need for speed has gone down drastically, where I like things a little bit slower now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not itching for that speed all that much anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like racing games, so it's like...
Yeah.
They need to be, like, really jokey for me to really get into it, like Mario Kart.
My experience with racing games, mostly for, like, when you just spend a quarter at the arcade, you know? You're like, that one looks kind of cool. You get to race as the Batmobile. Awesome. I'll throw 50 cents on that.
Yeah.
And then you walk away and you're good. Or if you're playing Crazy Taxi, that one's kind of fun. Or if you're just racing in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Or any GTA game for that matter.
Yeah. They showed us a game I was surprised about, A Way Out. It's a co-op game, escape from prison.
Oh, yeah.
That looked really cool. Outside of Battlefront, that was the game they showed that I was most excited about. Because I like co-op games, and it's made by the people who did Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Did the Brothers game.
They know good co-op stuff.
Yeah, they do. Well, they did a single-player game where you
it's single-player, but it's co-op, but your thumbs are co-op.
Yeah. You're playing two characters with the analog sticks.
Right. Two characters at the same time.
Yeah. So it's like this one is kind of like that, but it's co-op. You got to play with two people.
Yeah. It looks really interesting, especially when one is doing live gameplay while the other one's in a cutscene watching the live stuff going on. To get all the different perspectives, and I'm guessing one of the key features in that is you're going to have to work on timing and communication a lot in order to succeed in that game.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if anybody's watched us, timing and communication is what we live for. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Huh?
Okay.
Hi.
They showed... The weirdest thing was, like, they showed, like, a little tiny snippet of Anthem. Mm-hmm. And then they're like,
it looks weird.
Watch the Xbox conference for more gameplay. And it's like, what about the people who are fans of EA that came to this conference? Why aren't you showing them your game there?
Yeah.
It just seems stupid.
It looks like kind of a cool game as far as, like, I guess you're kind of guarding a wall.
And you're in a mech suit.
Yeah, and you're kind of like...
And that's all they showed.
Everyone has an Iron Man suit, and you kind of free fall and, like, jet around and you shoot things, and... it looks kind of cool.
Yeah. And showed NBA Live, and I literally don't know anyone who buys NBA Live over NBA 2K. Then finally they did, spent like 45 minutes on Star Wars. And Star Wars looks awesome.
Oh, it looks amazing. Like, as excited as I was for the first Battlefront to come out, just because back in the day we were big Battlefront fans.
Yeah.
And
accidentally rented it from Blockbuster. Or not accidentally, we just, on a whim. Like,
we're just like, well, let's try this out. We've tried everything else out.
Pretty much.
Sat down, we played it, and oh my god, just fell in love with how fun it could be. But then again, it was in that weird mode where you had the co-op, where you're against a whole bunch of bots. So there was no online, there was no, it just whoever you're playing against has to be sitting next to you on the couch, basically. Yeah.
We played that like all night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're giving us a single player story mode. They're giving us more variety in classes where you could be a support character.
That's pretty cool. I like that part.
You're not just like, it's not everybody running around with the same weapon.
Yeah.
And that's...
What's the optimized loadout for everything? And then you just go with that.
And I hate that. And I like what they're doing. So yeah, I cannot see this being a bad game.
Mm-mm. It just looks amazing.
Yeah. All right, and that covers EA. It was a fairly long conference, but the good majority of it was spent on Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, which is good. You gotta lead with your strongest leg,
Yeah, well, they ended with it. No, they didn't lead with it.
Yeah, true.
Right. Microsoft, they started out the next day. And Xbox One X is the most powerful console that plays games you could get on any other Xbox One or PlayStation 4, basically.
And it's $500.
Yeah, and $500 seems right on the threshold of like reasonable and way too fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
On the one hand, it's like,
if you don't have an Xbox One yet, and you're looking at finally jumping into this generation of consoles, and you're set on Xbox being your console of choice, or if you already have a PS4 but you're looking at getting an Xbox One, maybe it's worth it if you got extra money, that you're going to be using it enough to justify the $500 cost. If not, you should just get a regular Xbox One.
Yeah, it's like it's like the PS4 Pro, where I can't really justify that price point just for better graphics.
No.
Yeah, it's really cool for the people who want those awesome graphics. I understand those people, but I'm not willing to spend the money, the difference. I'm sure there's as many people there are that are going to be rushing out to get this because it's going to sell well.
Yeah.
Consoles always sell well at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, it's the new ticket item.
Yeah.
It's the new status item.
But for every person that's wanting to get one, there's two other person like me and you that's just too much to do just for better graphics.
You gotta look at your budget and see if is it worth the cost. I hear my dad coming out in this. Is it something that you want or is it something that you need?
Yeah.
Like, I want it.
Yeah.
But do you need it? No.
Yeah. And it's like I got both systems, and if my Xbox crashes, I'd probably just get another regular Xbox One because it would be cheaper.
Probably even just a refurbished one from GameStop.
That's what mine is.
Yeah.
Got mine for like $200, which is an awesome deal.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with the Xbox One.
No.
There's nothing wrong with the regular PlayStation 4. So.
I mean, as cool as the Pro looks, I'm probably not going to get that unless a bunch of money drops into my lap,
Yeah. I ain't dropping that money on your lap, so.
Oh, come on.
Yep. Next thing they showed was Forza. One of the most realistic games that makes me want to like a racing game. It just doesn't, though.
If I was a racing game fan, that would be the game I'd want to play all
the
time.
If I was getting a racing game, it would be Forza, but I'm just not into racing games.
Nothing against racing games, it's just...
Yeah, they're just not my cup of tea.
Tried them, just didn't stick.
Yep. They showed Metro. It looks awesome. I can't wait to kill some bears with a ton of nips.
Metro looks fucking ridiculous.
Shotgun crossbow thing. Looks awesome. I can't wait for it. New Assassin's Creed in Egypt. For the first time since Assassin's Creed 3. I'm actually excited for an Assassin's Creed game. I don't really care for... I didn't care for Black Flag. Then Unity, which had a lot of problems with it.
Oh, yeah.
Except for, like, it worked for me and apparently nobody else.
You were looking for glitches. You were actively looking for glitches.
Found nothing. And then they updated it, and the game practically stopped working for me. So, and then I can't remember, there was the one that happened in England. I got it. It's still sitting on my shelf.
Oh, yeah.
Completely wrapped. Hasn't been opened yet. I mean,
Maybe we'll do a full play tonight sometime.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, the new one looks really cool. I like the setting. I like
they have a hawk. That's how you look around, is you just go, bird, and then you're just kind of tagging all the enemies down there, and you just, okay, shoe bird, now I'm going to take over, and then you can go in there and just wreak havoc with shit.
I like the wildlife that they've added.
They have the bear cages like
Far Cry. Yeah. Next thing they showed was Battlegrounds, and that is a huge get for Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of those...
Jealous.
Yeah, I'm every time I see gameplay of Battlegrounds, I'm like, man, I wish I had a PC.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's coming to Xbox One. It's like, well, I got an Xbox One, but I don't have any friends on Xbox One.
That's too expensive. I can't buy an Xbox One.
Yeah, but that is a huge get for Xbox. I mean, they were supposed to get, what was it, H1Z1 or something like that for PS4. It never happened.
Yeah, I completely fell through with that.
And then,
I was looking forward to that one, too. Yeah.
They got 7 days to die on console, which was
the PC version's way better.
Yeah.
The console version is,
not that good. And then, last week, during E3, they kind of stealth released Ark on consoles.
Oh, yeah.
Which...
Ark looks fucking awesome.
Looks fucking awesome, but who knows if it's good on consoles.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that Battlegrounds will be good on consoles, but considering that it's going to be just for Xbox One, I'm going to lean more towards it's going to be fairly okay.
Mm. Probably because it has a lot of...
Plus, it's not a lot of variety of what you're doing. It's just one simple thing where you just... It's
survive.
just a giant team deathmatch.
Yeah. Survive as long as you can by shooting everyone else.
Yeah. And they showed this Deep Rock Galactic. It looked interesting, but I need to see more.
I watched the first 10 seconds of the trailer of it.
I think the whole trailer was 10 seconds.
Anyways, my attention span is going elsewhere.
Yeah. It looks interesting, but I need to see way more. A lot more before I'm like, yeah. This game's not coming out for a while anyway, so.
No.
New State of Decay. That's a day one buy for me. I cannot wait for it.
That's also a PC and Xbox only.
Yes.
No PS4. Damn it.
Well, the first one was
Xbox the same only. Way. Yeah.
And we'll probably do a playthrough of that on our channel at some point.
I'm down for that.
Darwin Project. I don't know why they showed us. It's a more cartoony Battlegrounds. And it's like, why even bother showing that after Battlegrounds?
Yeah.
I'd rather play Battlegrounds. I don't want this. I don't care. They showed Minecraft. It's like, okay, Minecraft. I've already bought it. I can't buy it again.
Minecraft is still Minecraft.
Yeah. Does it need 4K?
No.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I like that they're kind of like, oh, well, you can play on PC and Xbox and you can connect and Switch and all connect. I didn't hear PlayStation in that. I'm kind of assuming that it might not connect with PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan, or really a fighting game fan for that much. It's like I'll play Injustice, but holy shit, did that one look cool. Yeah, the new Dragon Ball Z game. I don't know how anybody can look at that and not be like, holy shit, this looks fucking cool.
So I've always been a Dragon Ball Z fan. All the before and after, not so much. But the games I never really picked up on because the show was enough for me. This one looks, might be my first Dragon Ball game purchase ever.
Yeah. From what I saw of Black Desert, it doesn't look like it's for me. It was just like, okay, I'm not into those types of games, so I don't care.
Yeah.
The Last Night. That looks really interesting. It looks, there's just the style of it. I could watch that as a background and be happy with it.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's like a game and it's kind of like Blade Runner-esque and all pixelated, really cool looking style, I'm excited for it. The Artful Escape looks weird and beautiful at the same time. I mean, you're just like jumping around. All of a sudden, he has a guitar and he's in a spacesuit. What the fuck is going on? And I think it's I think that one's the same people who did Edith Finch.
It makes sense, yeah.
So, is it Code Rain or Code Vein? I can't remember. Either way, it's not it doesn't look like it's for me. So,
no.
I didn't care enough to spell it right on my sheet. So, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, that one looks kind of cool.
If I was able to play Sea of Thieves, I might be excited for it, but I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, like, right now there's the 2 pirate games. There's,
the realistic looking
Skull and Bones, which one person controls their whole ship.
Yeah.
Whereas Sea of Thieves is there's one ship, but you're multiplayer with other people to, like, do the certain tasks on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I think Skull and Bones would be one of those ones where it's like, oh, cool, I'll just hop on and play a couple games because I know what I'm capable of.
Mm-hmm.
As long as my teammates are kind of sort of like, going this way and covering this point and whatnot, I know I have my ship in order. Whereas Sea of Thieves, you're always going to have that one asshole that's like blowing holes in your own deck by, like, lighting dynamite kegs right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Just screw it off just on purpose. Or you're always in lobbies with people that lay down their controller and they're AFK for the half the time. So you're not firing at anything, or you're not repairing, or you're not doing something where you need them to do. You would actually like need to form your own team to meet and play at the same time with people that you know.
Mm.
It just seems like way too much coordination that I don't want to deal with.
Yeah,
it looks cool, but I know realistically I'll probably never play it.
Yeah, I'm more excited for the realistic looking pirate game.
The Skull and Bones one?
Yeah, the Skull and Bones one than this one. Just because you got getting together like 4 or 5 people to play this game. It's hard enough to do it in Destiny, let alone this game. I don't like there's sometimes I like the cartoony look of things, and there's sometimes I don't. This is the case where I don't.
Yeah.
Next, they showed Tacoma. Didn't really see enough to say one way or another. Super Lucky's Tale looks like one of those games everybody was making when 3D platformers were in style, or it's like, wow, Mario 3D. I'm going to make one with a lizard and call it Gex.
Oh, God, Gex.
That's what it looks like. It doesn't look like...
Forgot all about Gex.
It doesn't look like a good game. It looks like a generic game that they made when that style of game was popular.
Yeah.
And it's coming out at the same time as Mario. That's a fucking death sentence.
If you're a game developer, there's one thing you should know. You can almost never compete with a new Mario game. Yeah. It just, on opening the first 3 months, don't count on your sales being much.
Like, I wouldn't release anything like that week.
Let alone that month,
let alone another 3D platforming game.
Yeah.
That's just...
If they're releasing in summer, hey, wait till Christmas.
Next one is a game I've been waiting like 3 years for. It seems like it probably has been 3 years, but Cuphead. I don't know how you can look at Cuphead and just say, no, I don't want to play that.
Yeah.
It's every time I look at it, I'm like 5 years old at my grandparents' house again, watching old cartoons.
Oh yeah. It's got the visual style is old school cartoon style, the old black and white, Steamboat Willie style,
Yeah.
But it looks like the game mechanics are also old school, 2D side scrolling.
Yeah.
Like Ninja Gaiden and stuff like that. So like it puts that fear in me that since the mechanics are old school, it's gonna be hard like old school.
I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
No, but I have that.
Plus,
it looks intimidating.
Yeah, but it's also co-op, so you got to play with me.
True. Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna play it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't expect me to be very good with it.
Yeah. It'll be like Battlefield with me, like any multiplayer game. Gonna be some salt in there. Salt and vinegar.
My favorite type of chips.
Yep. Crackdown.
Crackdown 3
needs more than Terry Crews for me to get excited for it.
Dude, as much as I love Terry Crews, because he's the pinnacle of human evolution.
Yes.
Like, you look at him and you're like, that's Alpha Prime. That's, like...
That's what a real man looks like. Yeah, that's... Not this.
Mm-hmm. I can look at him and I know what he smells like.
I can do that.
And it smells awesome.
Look at me. I'm shaking my hands too. I can do that.
I buy Old Spice just because of him.
Yeah. Not sure what Ashen is, but I want to see more.
Yeah.
It's look like a weird dungeon crawler co-op-y thing.
Not sold on it yet, but yeah, definitely do want to see more.
Yeah.
It's interesting enough that I'm like, you have my attention, please.
Yeah. Life is Strange 2. I mean, it's going to be good. I wish they figured out a way to bring Ashley Birch back, even if it meant a delay.
Yeah.
And then Shadow Mordor 2 looks awesome. I can't wait. But I couldn't get past how that one guy sounded like Bruce the Shark. Like I'm actually kind of certain that it actually was the voice actor who did Bruce Shark.
If it's not, then it's something that voice actor is doing intentionally, where like the night before his audition, his kids just wanted to watch Finding Nemo, and subconsciously he does that shark voice in the audition. They're like, we love it, keep that.
And that game, it just looks fun. I need to play the first one. I started playing it and I got lost, and I moved to apartments, and during that move I forgot what I was doing. So,
it's essentially a Rocksteady Batman game.
Yeah.
In Lord of the Rings.
Batman, Assassin's Creed, all locked into Lord of the Rings. Ori and the Blind Forest 2 looks amazing. It's going to be amazing. I need to play the first one. Xbox adding backwards compatibility all the way back to Xbox. That's a good move on their part. I'm really excited for this. I would love to play KOTOR again. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to play that again. There's a few Xbox games that I missed out on because I didn't have Xbox at the time. I just hope that you can just like buy the games digitally. Like you don't have to find them and put the disc in.
Yeah.
Yep. Then they closed out their conference with Anthem, and that looks like the Iron Man game that we deserve.
Yeah. Not the one that we got with Iron Man 2.
Yeah. And it better be good since Mass Effect died for it.
Yeah.
But god damn, it looks so good.
Yeah. And they're sitting there and they're free falling through the little side of the mountain. Yeah. And they splash down to the little stream, and then other people come in.
Yeah.
And they join up with their squad. I'm like, oh, that's not how it's gonna work when we get into that. That's the same way that Destiny looked when it first got released. Like, wow, look at how great this game is gonna be. And it's like, then you get the game and go, oh, what they showed isn't actually how it happens. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll still play it, but I'm not going to be as happy.
Well, we'll still play it. I mean, it's over a year away, so. It's a solid conference they had. I mean, it was one of those things where they didn't show much that was coming out this year.
No. Everything's just focused heavily on next year.
Yeah.
Next year or beyond.
Yeah, and they had like a sizzle reel of like a bunch of different types of games. But they didn't show enough of it for me to really say one thing or another on any of them.
Yeah. It's because honestly, besides Battlefront 2 and Call of Duty and Destiny 2 and like a few others, there's not much coming out the rest of the year.
No.
Like the rest of this year is pretty dry.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of third parties, but as far as like first party stuff,
you
don't have much coming out.
Front and center games that are AAA titles or so-called AAA titles.
Yeah. All right, that closes it for Xbox.
All right.
Finish up that day, it was Bethesda. And not sure how Doom will work in VR.
Yeah.
My gut tells me it'll be a fun experience of a first-person shooter with a Doom skin, because in Doom you're kind of encouraged to go fast, and it's just chaos, and you can't really do that in VR without getting
that headset's
sick.
gonna whip off your face because you're like doing this the whole time.
You're gonna be throwing up.
Yeah.
And
it comes with an attachment for a bucket.
Yeah. It might need it. I mean, I'm still gonna get it because it's a PlayStation VR game.
Yeah.
That's cool. Fallout 4 seems like it would be more true to the core game.
Especially when you're setting up your town, you're more immersed in this building that you're creating things,
Yeah.
It seems too late.
Yeah. And I'm not sure it'll be as good of an experience as Doom will be.
Yeah.
Like Fallout 4 will be more true to the spirit of Fallout, but I think the Doom VR would be better.
Yeah. Like I loved Fallout 4. Yeah, I platinumed it and played it through the whole way. Didn't play the DLC because even by the time the DLC came out, I was like, I beat it. I already did everything. I'm kind of done. I moved on to the next game. Got done with that. I uninstalled it. But I put it on my shelf, and I just never had that itch to go back into it yet because I completed my whole experience. I did the different endings too, and it almost feels like it should be one of those things where they should have waited for Fallout 5 and then say, like what they did with Resident Evil 7. They're like, Oh, and also you could do VR in it too.
Yeah.
You know, so like here's Fallout 5, a whole new, completely different game, and you get to do VR in it. Then I'd be like, oh, awesome, that's great. You know, with Fallout 4 VR, it's like replay the game that you already played, but do it a different first-person style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next thing they showed was Elder Scrolls Online, and don't really care.
Nah.
What I do care about, though, is mods. And I love that how Bethesda embraces it.
Yeah.
And they're expanding the mods even more now. And I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
mods are fun.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to play, you know, like Fallout and with
I mean, granted,
Macho
like,
Man.
Yeah. I'm like, if you're just playing by yourself, it's a single-player campaign. You just want to play it the way you want to play it, kind of, you know? Mods are awesome for that. It's when you get into multiplayer that it gets sketchy, because then you're like, oh, here's a god mode, you know, mod where nothing hurts you.
Yeah,
you just kill wreck shop with everybody, you know.
And you showed the Elder Scrolls card game, and it's like, I like card games. I'm hoping it could be fun, but trailer for a strategy card game does practically nothing.
No,
it tells you it doesn't tell you how to play the game. It doesn't. It's pointless.
They show you cards, and you're like, how am I supposed to get excited by just seeing cards?
Yeah. Next you showed was Skyrim on Switch.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but fuck motion controls.
No.
If
you want the optimal Skyrim experience, play it on PC. If you have a PC that's good enough to like really run it at the highest specs. If not, play it at a regular damn console that doesn't... You're not doing this the whole time, you know.
Although with it being on Switch and being where you could take it anywhere,
you be portable, it's just pretty cool.
Has the best chance of me actually completing it.
Yeah.
Got more Dishonored DLC. That's a good thing, but I just need to play Dishonored 1. I need to play Dishonored 1 and 2.
Yeah.
My backlog is way too big. They had a whole thing for esports. I don't really care for esports. It's not my thing.
Yeah. I mean, to each his own.
Yeah.
Just not our cup of tea.
Yep. I get that Evil Within is a good game, but I like playing games that don't make me poop myself. Basically,
Resident Evil 7 was enough for you.
Yeah, it's like I don't need to play scary games. That's not what I'm looking for in a game.
Yeah,
I don't like scary movies. It's just I don't like being scared at all.
Yeah,
that's not what I like to do. That's not an emotion I want to have, is fear.
Well, because it never ends with you putting down the controller and turning off the TV.
No.
Because then you go in the bathroom, you drop trow, you sit down on the toilet, and all of a sudden you hear, and you're like, what was that? You know.
Yeah, turns out it was just you.
Yeah, you just farted and it made the seat squeak weird or something.
Yep.
You end up scaring yourself later on. It's just like, I know I shouldn't be scared. The game is done, but I can't help it.
Yeah. Then I don't understand why in an alternate universe where the Nazis won World War II that there's a KKK. But I'm excited to kill them.
Yeah.
I love Wolfenstein was so much fun. I'm ready for this new one. Yeah, I'm excited to be in like giant robot mech dogs and shit. It's going to be so much fun.
It's such a ridiculous future that I cannot jump into that and go, oh my god, what the fuck happened? But I'm glad everything is shootable. You know?
Yeah. That's it for Bethesda. Short and sweet.
Yeah,
that's the way I like it with these conferences. There's so much going on. I like it, and it's just a 40-minute one. Ubisoft. I hate myself for liking the Mario Rabbids game as much as I did. I'm a sucker for XCOM gameplay.
Yeah,
I'm going to get a Switch eventually. And I'm going to get this game on there, and I'm going to hate myself for doing it. Showed more Assassin's Creed Origins, and
which again looks awesome.
Still looks awesome. Which
nowadays, talking about Assassin's Creed that way is rare.
Yeah, it's the first one I've been excited for this gen.
Skull and Bones, like we were talking about before.
Yeah,
that's the realistic pirate game.
Yeah,
looks cool.
That looks really cool. I'm more excited for that than it was for the other
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. They showed the Crew 2. Looked good, but again, not a racing fan.
Racing game, yeah.
Yeah. South Park. Looks like South Park, and that's awesome.
When it ever comes out, you know.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
They had a date on it, so
They've had a date on it several times though.
Yeah, but I'm not. They're not going to do it again. They can't do it again. They showed a Transference. I didn't see enough to be one way or another because it was just whatever. But it's a VR game, so I'm hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
I want VR to be good.
Yeah.
Then they showed Sub-Zero dancing for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I get that they have to show the dancing games because it sells good for them. I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Moving on from that. South Park mobile game.
Mm-hmm.
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely download it, see if it's any good. I don't play many mobile games right now. I'm just playing Injustice 2, and that's about it.
I'm stuck on 3 mobile games right now where, like, you have to do daily stuff in them.
Ugh.
And, well,
I hate that.
2 of them are games. One of them isn't really a game, but you do have to, like, log in daily to get the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2 games are Pokemon Go. I still do that. And then Injustice 2. You know, you got me hooked on that. And then the third one, it's not a game, but it's the Star Wars card collector thing.
Yeah.
And you get coins for logging in each day, and then, you know, you buy packs of cards in there. And they're virtual cards. You can't, you know, you can trade them with other people online virtually, but it's not like an actual card collection where they, you know, go up in value or anything.
I
don't know why I'm still playing it, but I am because it's addictive.
I tried getting into that, but I just can't. I wish there was like some kind of like, oh, you collect these cards and you play them like Pokemon. You know? If it was like that, I would play the shit out of it, but I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, they showed a new Toys to Life game, and I don't know how that got financed, to be honest.
Someone owed someone a favor.
Yeah.
Someone blackmailed someone with information.
Yeah. I get that Skylanders is doing well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's still doing well, though. And we know Disney Infinity failed.
Yeah, it did. Big time.
Lego... What about the Lego game? There's Lego Dimensions.
Oh, okay.
That's what that one I'm in.
That has a ton of franchise stuff in it, but it's because it costs so much that it really turned people away. Because it's like $80 for the core game. Mm-hmm. Then all the starter sets and everything are anywhere between $15 to $30.
Yeah, but yeah, that Starlink game. I don't get it. It looks. What I saw of it looked good up until they showed the Toys for Life thing, and I think that's going to turn off people on a game that looked kind of good at first. Steep DLC. I'm sure there's someone excited for that. It's not me, though.
Yeah.
Then Far Cry 5.
Yeah. Far Cry 5 looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks stupid ridiculous, and I can't wait.
I played a little bit of, I think, Far Cry 2 when it came out. One of my buddies had it on their PC or something.
Yeah.
Like, Far Cry 3 was the first one that, like, I actually dove into and played, because we played together.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then 4 was awesome. We still have yet to play Primal. But that whole series is just amazing with how you can run around in that open world and you hunt animals and skin them and turn them into more stuff. Like, now I have a better belt. They can hold more ammunition, you know. Mm-hmm. Now I have a bigger backpack so I can hold more money and treasure and whatever. Yeah. Like, and the world they built around it is always interesting to look at. It's always beautiful. Yeah. Always has, like, a fun villain. Mm-hmm. A decent storyline. Every time it's going to be hard to beat Voss, though. Voss is the best villain ever. Yeah. But, yeah, this game looks great. I'm hopeful. You got, like, this charismatic, you know, like, way too religious nut job. Yeah. Cult leader guy as the main villain. And, you know, again, it's a good villain to want to kill or beat. It looks like to be the most ambitious Far Cry yet, with the flying and on the co-op too. The co-op, because like Far Cry 4, you could do co-op for the first time, but it was kind of Yeah, you could just do like you're limited in what you could do. Take out like forts and stuff like that. Yeah, you couldn't do story thing. And as far as I know, you could do co-op story in this one. Yeah, they close out their conference. They showed a trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2. And I never played the first one, but this trailer makes me want to search it out and fast forward to a time where this game exists. Yeah. It looks so interesting. It looks weird, but fun at the same time. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like
what Ghost in the Shell did for me.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, I know that it's not like really true to the comics and all that stuff, but it makes me want to search it out.
Yeah.
And learn more about it.
Like you're saying, visually it looks a lot like Ghost in the Shell. Like just the cityscape and everything like that. The whole part where they're getting chased by the cops.
Yeah.
It's like Fifth Element meets Ghost in the Shell is like what that feeling was as they're driving around everywhere doing that.
Yeah, and it's got some humor to it.
Yeah.
It looked really cool, and we may be 3 years away from this.
Probably.
I mean, they didn't show a date, and what little they did show of like some of the behind the scenes stuff, they're still really early into it.
Well, it's like it was just all cinematic trailer. There was no gameplay whatsoever.
But they showed like drawings and stuff and sketches, and it's really early stuff. So
I mean, like you saw no gameplay, no active in-engine stuff.
No,
like,
it's a long ways away.
That usually means like they're at least a year and a half away.
They're probably 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, best case scenario.
I mean, this has been rumored for a while to be happening, and now you get some confirmation that it might actually happen, which is cool.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Sony.
I'm excited for more Uncharted with a new character.
Yeah.
I think Chloe was a great choice to tell this new story, and it looks like a real full game, not like a short little side DLC type thing. This looks like a real.
I always liked Chloe because she was never one of those. She's never one of those female characters where she's the typical like, oh, woe is me, I'm in trouble. She's like, fuck you, I'm finding my own way out of here.
Yeah.
You know, like, and she's smart, resourceful. You know, she's a survivor.
Yeah.
She'll do what she has to make sure she gets out.
And next thing they showed was a DLC for Horizon, and I really need to get back into the game.
To know what's going on with the DLC, you gotta.
I started it up, and I've done more than what we did in our playthrough, but I'm behind where we were. Like, I've done more side quest stuff. More Horizon is a good thing.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed what we saw from Days Gone. What they showed us last year at E3, I was just kind of about.
Yeah.
What they showed this time, I was actually excited for and ready to play.
Oh, it was kind of cool. You destroyed the wall, and then I went after everybody to create a diversion so you can walk in. And that was kind of cool.
Then they showed an armored bear at the end.
Yeah.
Why is the bear armored? I don't know.
It had barbed wire just wrapped around it. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm way more excited with what we saw this time around. I've never played a monster game before, but I might now that it's on console. Might being the key word there.
Yeah, Monster Hunter I had one of them on PSP.
Yeah.
It was decent. I enjoyed it.
That's what I've heard, but now it's on console, I might give it a better try.
Yeah.
Next thing they showed was a remake for Shadow of Colossus, which looks amazing.
Looks amazing.
I hope the controls are better, because that was the problem I had with the first one. I didn't get very far with it because the controls were just pissing me off way too much.
Yeah.
I'm not really excited for Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, yeah.
It just looks really meh. I mean, we get, especially coming off of Injustice 2, it's just this realistic, like, great story, great looking game, and now we got this cartoony looking game.
Yeah.
The story that's kind of
Chun-Li looks weird in that.
There's a lot of people that look weird in
Her head
that.
looked way too small for her body. Like,
yeah. Next thing they showed was Call of Duty.
First time I've been contemplating buying a Call of Duty for a while now.
Yeah, this is the first one I've been excited for since Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
After Modern Warfare 3, I was like,
well, once Modern Warfare 3 hit, and it's like, oh, that's right, Infinity Ward isn't the real Infinity Ward that's doing this anymore. And this is what we got now. It's like,
yeah, but this looks really good. I'm probably gonna get it day one.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm still on the fence about it. Like, I still want to see more gameplay before.
I'm excited with what we've heard about it, though.
Where
it's
it's got my interest, definitely.
Or at least with the multiplayer stuff, where it's like it's also class-based stuff, or you got a healer. If you need health, you need to run up to the healer. Or this guy's got ammo. If you run out, you got to run to that guy. So it sounds interesting. Sounds like they're on the right path. Whether it actually works or not, we'll see.
Yeah.
They showed a bunch of PSVR games. Skyrim looks pretty cool. Star Child, or side scroller looking game that was interesting looking. Just because, I mean, you don't get too many side scrollers with VR.
No, not usually.
And it reminded me of remember in Arkham Asylum when you're facing Scarecrow.
Oh,
and you're kind of like
it's not necessarily he's looking through the buildings at you and stuff.
Yeah, kind of reminded me of that in a way. Mm-hmm. Except you're going to be in VR doing it.
It'd be cool if you could play a Scarecrow.
Yeah.
So you're like looking down and like lifting things up to try and find Batman.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Then Impatient. It's a game that's going to make me poop my pants. I think it's supposed to be a prequel to Until Dawn.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because you're in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
So, and then Monster of the Deep looked silly, but the one I'm most hopeful for is Bravo Team. Because it's a first-person shooter. And I'd like to see someone nail a first-person shooter in VR.
Yeah.
I don't think they've done it yet. And the first person that gets it, that does it right, that's gonna sell like gangbusters. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. Then Moss with the cute little mouse looked interesting. I just need to see more, but I'm just excited that they're showing VR stuff.
Yeah.
And they showed more God of War.
God of War looks awesome.
Yeah, still looks awesome. I just wish it was coming sooner.
Yeah.
There's so many games that they showed, and just like Microsoft, they're all coming in 2018. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
Show us something that comes out this year.
I wish there was a magic wand that they can like just wave over an idea or a concept.
Yeah.
You know, it has now been made. It's exactly as how we wanted it, and here it is. It's ready.
I don't know if I'm excited or not for Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence with that one because it's a very cool concept. It's just all in how the gameplay plays out and if the story is interesting enough to keep me going.
Yeah, I don't see the game there right now.
Yeah,
I see a movie.
I see it looks pretty. I see it has an excellent conflict to build a story around.
Yeah, I just don't see the gameplay there right now, and probably for the best that they didn't have a date on it since we're on the fence.
We need to see more.
Show some more Destiny. I'll let you talk about it.
Yes.
I just can't. I don't know what it is. I just can't get excited for Destiny.
I don't know what it is about it. Maybe because it looks and feels like a game that if I was a game developer, this is the game I would want to make, where it's like half RPG, half shooter.
Yeah.
It fits my play style.
Yeah.
And as much as like I really wanted Destiny 1 to do way better than it did, and I think that's why I played it for so long into it, up until House of Wolves came out is when I gave up.
Yeah, I have no clue.
And that was the second DLC that dropped, because once I beat Vaulted Glass, it was just that oh my god, we just beat the raid. That's amazing, Then we just got this gear. We're definitely meeting next week and we're doing this again. And then once the Dark Below came out and you had that raid, all of a sudden, I don't know what it was, but the way it was set up, the way that, because half of Destiny is trying to do the raids, is waiting for building your own team. There's no matchmaking thing in there whatsoever.
Yeah.
But with Destiny 2, they have it's not a specific matchmaking thing, but it is as close to matchmaking as you can get, where you can just find people within the game.
Yeah.
It's going to be good to just jump in with somebody and get that one raid done or that one strike done, and I'm excited. And plus, I'm excited to see where the story goes too, to see where it's at from that, because whatever it is, it grabbed me, and I'm along for the ride.
Yeah.
It's already got my money.
Yeah. I wish I was more excited for it, because you're definitely excited for it. I just don't know what it is. Just not. I see it, and I'm just like,
I think because it looks like, I don't know, like a first-person shooter meets World of Warcraft, kind of.
Yeah.
Like Space World of Warcraft.
I'm really turned off on World of Warcraft.
I love World of Warcraft, and then I had to quit for a little bit because I got deployed. By the time I got back, everyone else that I played with was so far ahead of me, I gave up.
Yeah. Moving on to the game that Sony closed with, and what might be my game of the E3.
Yeah.
Was Spider-Man.
That looks fucking fun.
It looks like an Arkham game with Spider-Man in it, and
I can't help but just stare at that suit every single time. Like, it looks so out of place, yet looks so likable at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a Spider-Man suit you've seen anywhere else, really.
There's a lot of people talking about how it looked like a really big QuickTime event, and I think it was more just that it was either a beginner, like beginner difficulty, because of just things were highlighting up to where it's like, oh, press R1 to shoot something over here.
Yeah.
I bet if you're actually playing on a real difficulty, like normal or even just easy, that those things don't happen. You don't see those things popping up.
That or they're more subtle.
They're more subtle, or maybe this was just like a training. Like, this is like the first real mission you get into.
I think, honestly, it's part of the cutscene. So, yeah, it probably is a QuickTime event, but that's probably, like, only, like, 5% of the game.
Yeah, but I don't think it's as QuickTime-y as what it came across as with some people. So, yeah, it looks really good. At Sony, I think all these press conferences are really good, but they're just not showing really enough coming out this year.
Yeah.
Same thing with Microsoft. Everything's coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then the conferences that are showing stuff that coming out this year, we already knew that.
Yeah.
They were already announced before E3. So, I mean, I think they're just like good to solid, all these conferences so far.
Mm-hmm.
Until we got to Nintendo. I think they had the best conference out of all of them.
Yeah.
Short and sweet, and they showed you games that were coming out this year.
Mm.
Yeah, I need a Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, they showed Xenoblade Chronicles too. I don't care, personally.
Xenoblade was fun.
Yeah. They showed a new Kirby. That looks sweet.
Mm. How can you not like Kirby?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, like, one of the bigger announcements they had was they're bringing Pokemon to console. I don't understand how it's taken this long for Pokemon to come to console. For so many years, I wanted to give Nintendo my money.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no. And now it's like, okay, we'll take it. And it's like, well, fuck you. I don't have a Switch right now.
Yeah. It's like, and the way they present it too, it's like, yeah, we're making a console Pokemon game for Switch sometime.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know it's going to be like 2 years from now, but still, it's at least they're actually going to make one.
Yeah.
I mean,
they actually state on the record, we are working on one.
It's been like 17 years or something like that since Pokemon came out, and we're just now finally getting on console.
Yep.
I was able to play with a Game Boy adapter the first Pokemon game on my Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you how old this is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for it.
Long overdue.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. And the other big announcement, they're finally doing Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Nintendo is starting to get their shit together, it seems like. Which is a good thing. The more consoles that are good, that have good games, the more good for us.
Yeah. You can't just make a new hardware and go, but it's awesome, trust us.
Yeah.
Just buy things, and like, you have to show us good games.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're not going to want to buy the system. I don't care about the hardware.
Yeah.
I care about the games that come on the hardware.
Yeah.
Like,
when Nintendo was not doing well, all the other consoles weren't doing all that great because there's less competition there. More competition is a good thing.
Yep.
I love the art style for that new Yoshi game. It just looks like a diorama.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just really fun. It's like, it just made me feel like a kid. I liked it. And then they showed a Fire Emblem. I wish they showed gameplay in it.
Yeah.
Because I always find some of that stuff, the cinematic stuff, really corny in those things.
Corny and misleading too, because you think it's going one route, and then they release the game. And it's like, oh, that's not what I thought. All right.
Yeah. Believe in yourself. And it's like, okay, I mean, this is cheesy. They got Skyrim for Switch, and they got like a Link skin.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
It looks like almost.
It looked like the Skyrim guy killed Link and then stuffed himself into his skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like Trevor from GTA skinned Link and then put it on.
Yeah.
And he's walking around with the sword and shield.
Yeah. It looks silly, but like I said earlier, I mean, it probably has the best chance of getting me to actually complete a Skyrim game.
Yeah.
Being able to take it around with me wherever I go. More DLC for Link. That's cool. I don't care about amiibos though. That's never something I got into.
No.
Even I don't care.
Because my son got into Skylanders so hardcore. We have so many of those freaking little figures. I'm like, I collect so many figures myself that like I don't need another thing to add to it.
Yeah.
So like amiibos were never on my list of I gotta have it.
Yeah. They announced Rocket League. I was actually kind of shocked that it wasn't already announced.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh yeah, Rocket League, Nintendo Switch, duh, no brainer.
Yeah.
Because it's just such a fun little quick game.
It fits.
Yeah.
The type of like mobile game that they want you to do with it.
Yeah.
Where you just meet up with a couple of your friends and start playing.
So that's really cool. Then Mario Odyssey. God damn, that looked awesome as hell, dude. Like, I don't care about 3D Mario games, but I don't know what happened. I want this game so bad now. They showed like a little bit of side-scrolling stuff in like a lighthouse type thing, which looked really cool. And then the thing with the hat where you could possess people, which I'm really curious. Like, when you throw it on a bad guy and you become the bad guy, and then you like kind of take it off, you've killed the bad guy, right? The bad guy's dead, basically.
I don't know. Yeah.
And if that's the case, when you throw it on a human,
killing the human,
are you killing the human?
I think we just discovered that Mario's a mass murderer.
Well, Mario's always had a dark history.
Yeah.
I mean, in the first Mario game, it tells you that Bowser captured all the people of the Mushroom Kingdom and stuffed them in the question blocks. So every time you punch in a question block and get those coins, those are people.
Yep, you're killing people.
You're killing people.
You think he would punch a question mark block and then sees blood start to like pour out of it? He's like, ugh, that's a lot of ragu sauce.
Yeah. Like, is Mario 3 a play?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The conspiracies that keep us up at night.
And then also with the hat thing, is Mario the hat? And the hat's just controlling this mindless plumber. Makes you think.
Yeah. We're going to need a flowchart and red string.
Yes.
And pictures.
Yes. Yeah. New Mario game looks awesome. If it wasn't for Spider-Man, this would be probably my game of the show.
What would you say is your top 3 of show? In order from third, second, and first place.
Third place would probably go to Star Wars Battlefront 2. Then Mario Odyssey. And then Spider-Man.
Okay.
Those are my top 3.
Nice. I'd just say my top 3 would have to be Star Wars Battlefront 2, then Far Cry 5, and then Destiny 2. Okay. Those 3 games already have my money. Like, I already have budgeted. They don't need to show me any more trailers, any more, here's what's coming out. I don't care. You already sold me on it.
Yeah. That's what we think. Let us know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. All right. See you guys later.
My favorite thing about console gaming, at least, is that it's all standardized with the games. You know that this game is going to work with your PS4 because it says PS4 right on it. It's just easier just to see PS4. Yes, I have PS4. It's good for PS4.
Yeah.
I buy now. You know.
Yeah.